Hey everybody, I am back. I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess this is like video number 2, but a lot of my videos are just kind of like in sequence. So if you're brand new to this particular video, go ahead and well, check out the one before this because this is like the first portion of that tutorial. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm gonna be daily putting up content on the CSR2 game. So let's get right into it. So what I was talking about from the other video is we are going to use this as our new this car I won in the Elite. The other video, I say it in every video, but I have all the times how to beat all of the boss cars, and with this particular one for Angel's Civic 1.5, which came in the Elite. So the time for this one was let me think. I got my little like spreadsheet thing here because I do all kinds of research on this. So the Elite time to win this was 12.3. So 12.300. So 12.300, which, but I think honestly, I think when I won this, I think it was actually like a 12.310. So 12.300 is what you need to strive for. I stomped that record. You know, I think I'm trying to think what it was. I don't know, 11.8, something like that. Whatever it was. But, I mean, I didn't stomp it, but whatever. I definitely, I won it easily with the, I used the little Jetta. So, I used this car. You'll see here, yeah, the Golf GTI. So, and I didn't even fully upgrade it all the way. I mean, I literally just got it to the point that I was going to be fast enough to win the Civic. Excuse me. So, if you notice, I mean, I have all these parts. I mean, literally, I just upgraded all the Stage 5. And that was it. So, I had I mean, that was pretty much it. Stage 5, and I didn't even fuse everything, as you can see. But this is the car, once I got it to the point where I can dyno it, and I knew that I was faster than the 12.5, or the 13, or the 12.3. See, I got 12.9 on here. Maybe I didn't use this car. You know what? I take that back, guys. I apologize. This is the car that I used to get into the Elite. So the Elite, that makes sense. That's why the name is in light blue. Because I got the Elite license. Once you use the Elite license, like whatever car you use, you cannot use it to actually race in your Elite high stakes. So I couldn't use this T1 car, so I apologize. So that's why I'm looking at the dyno like 12.9. Like, that's not fast enough to win the car. But I had to beat 13.5 in order to qualify for the Elite license. Once you qualify in every tier for the Elite license, then you have to use a new car, and you can start doing the Elite 1 high stakes, which you start racing the boss and stuff, and Tempest and everything else. So the car that I used was the Mustang. And like I said, this is why this is light blue. The Golf GTI is light blue. All these others are just regular. I use this one. See how it's light blue? For my T2. My Tier 3, I use the Corvette. My Tier 4, Rocket Bunny. And the reason why I used the Rocket Bunny was simple, even though even though this is quick, you know, my Gran Turismo is quicker, that wasn't what it was about. It was about getting something, a car that every time I race is going to give you the most RP, which this is already a Purple Star car. So Purple Stars give you the most RP in that class, unless it's a Legends car. Because I believe, for instance, I believe that this with with the Legends cars, you're going to get more. Look at all the, you know, you have like 7 different ones. So you have the legendary bonus, plus you have the car collection bonus that you're going to get versus there's a purple car right here, which I won this one as well in the Elite. Like I said, I win them all. Now I do. It took me a while. But see, so there's 2 other categories that is not offered here. So legendary cars are like the best to go ahead and put to the Elite. So... And if I'd have known that, I would have chose the boss. I would not have brought this car into the Elite. I would have chose the boss for the Elite. So, you know, number 2, number 3, number 4. I used this. Now I could have used tier 4 legendary car, but I actually didn't want the car. Like the car wasn't fast enough actually. So these were not fast enough, at the time, and I didn't necessarily want to upgrade them yet. And it was a little bit late because I didn't really have the conclusion like, oh shoot, like I should have used legendary cars to get that extra bonus and use these as my go-to cars for live races to get like high RP. So it was kind of already done and too late. Till after I was done with everything, then I realized like, oh wow, you're really going to have a faster, you can make the legendary cars like ultimate live race cars. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, all these cars that have the negative, like those are like live tunes. Negative 692, negative 999, negative 999. These are live tune cars. Excuse me. And then my tier 5, I use this. Again, I would have used the legendary. And at this time, I knew it. But the problem is, I don't have a tier 5 legendary car that I could have upgraded. So I won this car. And then I decided to say, you know what? This is definitely my fastest T5 once I fuse it all the way. Once I basically stage 5 it. And so on and so forth. It's going to be competitive. Yeah, I won Victor's, I won Shaq's car. So anyways, now we have Angel's Civic 1.5 VTEC. That's the one that we're going to be using to, and here I'll show you, we're going to use it in the performance trial. Now, I'm not 100% sure, so you guys are going to go on this little journey with me. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get Honda Civic parts or not on this. See, look at the fusion trial. I'll take care of that transmission and stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm just going to get fusion parts in a stage 6 for the Civic. I'm going to find out, and we'll find out. Excuse me. So, as the car sits right now, it's saying it's going to be hard to beat, and I believe them. It's going to be a difficult race. I'm not used to the Civic. I don't have it tuned. I can't tune it actually right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to... So I need to at least get a level 2 for the Civic. So I need to fuse it, I think, to stage 2. It says. The cool thing is the Hondas, you can buy these. You can buy Hondas and then strip them. And then, so I'm sure I can go ahead and get tons of fusion parts. If I really wanted to, I just go and buy another Honda. And then I'll just strip it. I can do that a whole bunch, or however much is necessary. But let me go back to the service trial. I need to see exactly like what the requirements are. Okay. Shoot, I didn't even read it. I think it says stage 2. I just clicked on it. I'm like pull lock. All right. Fit a fusion part to your transmission. Okay, so fit just a fusion part. Interesting. Okay, well, definitely that's what I'll do. So since I'm gonna pretty much like upgrade this thing, let me see, what is my, I'm at 42% right now. What's the boss at? Let's just figure this out to make sure this is going to make sense. So 42% on this car. Let's see what the boss is at. Now I do know that I still have some, like several stars to go, but the boss is at 33%. Oh, I'm having internet issues. So what freshness is with, has to do with internet?